Hey, what's going on, everybody? Bitcoin Chris once again checking in, and we're waiting for the jump out girls to get situated. In the meantime, I'm gonna play some. Let me see if I can play some lo-fi in the meantime. Because I might. A matter of fact, I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna play Smash by Bitcoin Chris, and wait for them to get ready. I don't hear nothing playing, so I guess I was playing that for no reason. But it's all good. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Just giving me a few more moments because we're trying to get everything set up here. I don't hear nothing playing, so I guess I was playing it for no reason. But it's all good. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Just giving me a few more moments because we're trying to get. So just bear with us a few more moments, guys.
Hey, this is true multitasking.
Yeah, I know it's a little bit much, but it's only much because we're trying to get on IG too.
All right, cool.
I sent her the link, so we're just waiting on.
Good. What is this? All right, so I'm gonna have to make this so this can be.
We good. We good. Nate, turn on your camera on the laptop.
Oh shit. Okay. Somebody said I got my drink and I'm drink. There you go. Get your drink. There you go. Red cup, shouty. I said I got my drink and I'm drink. There you go. It's too much going on. Though. I got way too much going on.
Yo, add me to the add me to the IG.
If we mute on the laptop, you still can hear us on everything else, right?
Too much going on though. I got.
Nah, you can't. We mute on.
All right.
Laptop, you still can hear us on everything else, right?
Yeah. A lot of shit going on right now.
Nah.
Is this my phone? Do y'all hear that echo? I don't hear it.
Echo?
I hear
I
Peach.
hear mine. Yes,
Man, she know what it is. She said, "Yo, we're here. Y'all said be ready at 9:30. Let's roll." Yep. See.
Hey, Chris, you can
Peaches,
join the live
she
on
know what
IG.
it is. She said, yo, we're here. Y'all said be ready at 9:30. Let's roll.
Cause I
And Chris,
you can't hear us.
you can't join the live on IG.
Hey, Chris, can
He
you
said
Okay.
join the
Adam.
live on IG?
The
It's not
thing said
letting me.
Adam.
He can't hear us. Hold on. Hey, Chris, can you join us the live on IG? The thing said Adam. Hold on. Hey, Chris, can you join us? The thing said
There we go. There we go.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
That
whoa.
only
That only
took
took
50
50
minutes.
minutes.
You did.
Only.
Technical difficulties. Sorry about that, you guys.
My
My
bad.
bad. Hey, fix the hair. Fix the hair. Look at the hair, babe. Look at the hair.
I told him I was like, man, I don't even know what to do, man. I was like, shit, I need to get the mane out, boy, because he got the mane out, looking looking like Mufasa in this bitch, the Grand Lion Kingish. I love it.
You guys are so funny. Let me jump into the introduction here on the live stream, and then we'll go ahead and just continue our conversation on IG.
All
So
right,
thank
babe.
you guys. Thank you, girls, for joining. Shout out to the Jump Out Girls. It's Bitcoin Chris checking in once again. Second live stream of the night here with the Jump Out Girls, the one and only Jump Out Girls. They'll introduce themselves in just a moment. Before we do, make sure you head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. Get your $10 free Bitcoin, guys. Start the automatic DCA. No matter the cost, you'll be thankful in a year, 2 years, 10 years, 5 years, doesn't matter. Stack up what you can. Second sponsor of the show is Collar Pop. You guys want to know how I got this long, beautiful hair, right? I use Collar Pop. It's for women and men. And collagen is a protein that's good for your hair, skin. This also has biotin in it, green tea extract, and it has a fat burner as well. So if you're trying to lose some weight, there you go. Go to www.collarpop.com and you can get 35% off your order with the promo code 35. With that being said, jump out, girls. What's going on?
What is going
What up?
on?
What up? What up? How you doing?
I'm alive and well, man. I'm so thankful for you girls, and I appreciate all the love that you guys give and your energy. And you guys are some of the dopest people that I know. So I'm happy to be on here to talk and share and get everybody to not only, if they don't follow you already, make sure you guys follow. And I'm just happy to have a conversation with you guys.
We're happy to be here. We're happy that you took the time out, brother, to just, be here with us, spread the love, share the knowledge, just give the energy that you give. We are so appreciative, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, queen. Absolutely, queen.
Thank you so much. Like we haven't even met in person.
No,
No,
we
we have
haven't.
not.
No, we have not.
Not
That
yet.
just shows how dope you are. You know what I mean? Just to
Be able to do this
be
with
able to do
us.
this with us. Never even met in person, but you're still so mad. You know, mad love says you always have it. You know, so
We're
we're
excited.
excited.
We are.
We are.
Absolutely. I like that hoodie you got on. Where can they go get that hoodie?
Oh, go on to the website, www.jumpoutgirls.com, baby. Click in the
That was a
link on
fire
the
hoodie.
shop link, and we got you. And yours is on the way. Yours is on the way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm gonna make sure to add that link into the description. So for everybody that's watching the replay, make sure you go get some of that merch. Link is in the bio.
Thank you. Thank you. So,
Excellent.
how's everybody's night going? How's everybody's night going?
I'm alive and well. I'm gonna be working when I get off here. I was working before I got on here, but I'm doing good. How was your night?
Super fantastic. I just came from practice.
Yeah, I'm multitasking.
This how I'm feeling. Look, I'm. This how I'm feeling. It's a night like this, baby. You know, it's a night
Hey,
like this.
I'm trying to multitask, breastfeed. I got the Bitcoin baby. What's up?
Yo, that's the power.
Right.
That's the power of women. You guys are so talented. You guys handle so much, and y'all do it so well. Y'all make it look effortless. So respect and much love to you guys. You guys do it so well.
Thank you, because the pits are sweating right now, baby. The pits are sweating.
So now go ahead and introduce yourself to those who don't know you guys, and also let us know where you guys live at.
Okay, well, we are the Jump Out Girls. I'll go ahead and give us the slogan. We're two girls jumping out of traditional finance using untraditional methods all day, every day. We don't like tradition. And I'm Maine.
I'm
I'm
Tima.
Tina.
Yeah. And I'm in Atlanta.
And
And
I'm in
I'm
the
in the
DMV.
DMV.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm in Orlando, and I'm Bitcoin Chris for those who don't know me. And I'm just a I'm just a normal dude, man. Just trying to educate people about Bitcoin. That's all I do. And
There's nothing
also,
normal
I'm a,
about that, baby. There's nothing normal about
Nothing
that.
normal with that.
absolutely.
No.
No.
How's the
Hey,
Hey, how
DMV?
was your work with Neil Jacobs?
I
I
saw
saw
you
you
join.
join.
Oh yeah, Neil. I just did a live with Neil. He said he wanted to meet you guys. I told him if he wanted to come on, he can come on as long as I don't care if he come on or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send
send
them
them
on.
on.
Yeah, if you come in, just Neil, if you want to come on, just send a request. I don't have
The
control of that.
more the merrier. The more the merrier.
Fellow Bitcoiner, he was live with me almost every day in the clubhouse rooms back in 2020 through 2022. So there he is.
Hey,
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
how are you? What's
What's
up,
up,
Nina?
man?
I've
I've
seen
seen
you
you
on
on
Twitter.
Twitter.
I've
I've
never
never
met
met
you,
you.
but we
We
like
like
some of
some of
your
your
tweets
tweets
and
and
reshared
reshared
and
and
yeah.
yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
it's
it's
nice
nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you. Absolutely.
I
I
live
live
in
in
Fort
Fort
Lauderdale,
Lauderdale,
Florida,
Florida,
and I'm
and I'm
stuck in
stuck
my
in my
office
office
because it's
because it's
raining
raining
so
so
bad
bad
that
that
it's
it's
flooded.
flooded.
I
I
can't
can't
drive
drive
home.
home.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I
I
saw
saw
cars
cars
like
like
stalled,
stalled,
like
like
not
not
moving,
moving,
and I'm
and
like,
I'm
I'm
like, I'm
turning
turning
around,
around
and I
and I
went
went
back to
back
my
to my
office.
office.
You know,
Wow.
play it
You
safe.
But
Play
spending
it
the night in
safe.
the office then, huh?
Bitcoin
Bitcoin
never
never
stalls
stalls
out,
out,
so
so
it's all
it's all
good.
good. No,
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 you
you
have
have
proof of
proof of
work.
work.
Somebody would
Somebody
have
would have
figured
figured
out how
out
to
how
get
to
your
get your
phone by
phone by
now.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So you
guys
guys
were
were
streaming
streaming
for a
for
half
a half
hour
hour
already? I
already.
missed
I
that.
missed that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, doing nothing.
Doing
No,
nothing.
Doing
Trying to figure it
nothing.
out. Don't
Trying to
worry.
figure it out. Don't worry.
You
there
ain't
was
missed
so
There was
much
so
nothing.
going
much
on.
going on.
Are you
Are you
guys
guys
coming to the
coming to the
Bitcoin
Bitcoin
conference in
conference in
Miami?
Miami?
So we
So
probably will miss that one this year. We
this
came
year, we
last
came
year, but we'll
last year,
probably
but
miss
we'll
that one
probably
this
miss
year.
that one this year.
We
We
got
got
like
like
booths and
booths and
stuff.
stuff.
Nice. I
Nice. I
heard
heard
about
about
the
Yeah.
hip
it
sweating back
sweating
and
back and
forth.
forth.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
that. All
All
that.
that. All that.
Are you
All
gonna
Are
that.
you
be
gonna
at
be
this year?
this year?
Um,
Uh,
what in December? We
December?
definitely know we're doing that
Definitely know we're
one.
doing
Our
that one.
Basel.
Our Basel.
Well, it's not a
And
conference,
And
but
we're doing,
we're
we're
doing
doing
Pacific
Pacific
Bitcoin
Bitcoin
probably.
probably.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
You
that's
guys be
oh
there?
yeah,
right.
that's right.
I'll be
I'll
there.
be there.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
super
Awesome, awesome.
fantastic.
Yeah. So shout out Neil, man. Neil is is another Bitcoiner. I'm glad that you're here. I know that you guys wanted to talk about. What did you guys want to talk about? Because I
So
know you
for
guys are pretty versed in credit. We can talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about how you guys got into Bitcoin. But first, like, what do you guys want to talk about?
so for our Wednesdays, this is our midweek mindset, and so we just pretty much want to kind of get people amped up, pumped up for the rest of the week, because people forget about that midweek. You kind of burn out, you kind of like fry out or whatever, and we're trying to get everybody just like pumped up for whatever it is, and definitely wanting to tell them about any and everything that we know about all of our untraditional finance experiences. So definitely Bitcoin is one of them that we want to talk about. So whoever wants to talk first about their Bitcoin experience, their Bitcoin journey, how they got into Bitcoin, what made them get into Bitcoin. A lot of our followers, if they know, they know. They're like these. They just kind of fell into it. Like that's how we are. We just kind of jumped into things or whatever. But we love to talk to other people about how their experiences were into first obtaining or learning about Bitcoin.
Well, excellent. Can you just give a quick synopsis for my audience that don't know how you guys got in? How did you guys get in? Quickly, quickly. You don't gotta get into
All right,
all
real
that.
Real
quick.
quick.
So
So
basically,
basically,
I
I
was
was
working
working
overseas.
overseas.
I
I
was
was
at
at
an
an
embassy,
embassy,
and
and
a
a
bunch of
bunch
the
of
people that
people
were
that
working
were
on
working
the
on the
embassy were
embassy were
talking
talking
about
about
Bitcoin,
Bitcoin,
right? They
right?
were
They were
like,
like,
this is when it was 2017, right? So 2016, 2017. And it's jumping from 8 to 9 to 10, right? So these guys on the compound had made all this money. So long story short, me and our other cousin, her brother, we travel a lot. So we were traveling, and like I think we were going to, where were we going? Beijing? Somewhere. And I was like, y'all heard about this thing called Bitcoin? And her brother was like, yeah. And I was like, what is it? Like, I bought it. I didn't even know what it was. You know what I mean? So we all kind of like had heard about it and then bought it without at the time. Maybe not at the time didn't know what it was just because we jumped on because other people told us about it. So then in 2020, right? 2020. Yeah. So during the beginning of the, that thing, we were on a ski trip, and we were just like, we kind of started learning more about Bitcoin, understanding how it worked, understanding like the meaning behind it, understanding just like started reading books, started reading Picture from Turtle Island, Bitcoin Standard, Isaiah's book, Bitcoin Black America, Justice's book,
Bars of Bitcoin. Yeah.
And it was just like we just went deep dive, like
fell in that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and then now here we are.
Never thought we would be here. Never thought we would be here.
No problem. I used to work at Hilton, right? So how I got in is I used to work at Hilton. I'm not 100% sure how I found out about Bitcoin, but instead of me taking phone calls, I was buying Bitcoin. I was buying shit coins. I was making some money. Manager was getting mad at me because I had the charts up on the screen, and I was just making so much money. I didn't really care, and I didn't really know about it back then as well. It's a little bit. I wasn't even financially literate back then as well. This is probably like 2015, 2016. And what happened was we went to this. We had they have the big parties every year because we're in sales, and I was on the phone making sales, so they have a big party for us every year at the Christmas party. So we all went to the Christmas party. Everybody's buying Bitcoin because I'm telling everybody in the call center, I'm buying Bitcoin and it's going up, and I'm buying, like I said, shit coins and whatnot, and I'm making money. And then we go to this Christmas party, and that's when Bitcoin hit 20,000. Everybody's going crazy at the party. Everybody's like, yeah, and then the very next day it's like, ooh, it crashed. So that's pretty much how I got into it. But ever since then, I took the deep dive and I started listening to Max and Stacy. They actually the ones who got me really, really orange pilled. So I always pay homage to them. I definitely read the Bitcoin Standard. I read a lot. I learn a lot. I listen to a lot of podcasts. That's pretty much how I got into it. I didn't understand the power of Bitcoin until I started listening to Max and Stacy, and I understood like what's going on around the world. So that's my quick little synopsis about how I got into Bitcoin. I've been stacking up ever since. And fiat, death to fiat.
Ooh, baby. Death to it.
Like we once we read, like we would have we kind of like started our own book club, right? And I think Neil can't join because there's only 3 people can be a part of the live.
Oh no.
I don't know why, but it just said the only 3 people can be part of the live.
They hate me.
Yeah. So like it was crazy. We would do this book club and we like were reading the Creature from Turtle Island, right? And like Manny and I, we're supposed to be reading, but we're calling each other like, yo, this is crazy. This is what they do. This is like, like it just opens your mind up into like how the true fiat system works, and like how it's so manipulated. It's literally thieves. I don't scammers, whatever you want to say.
Scammers.
Yeah. So it was just like we were reading this book. And it was just like, why can't we get everybody to understand this?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we get everybody to, you know what I mean? Why can't we get them to understand how the system is so flawed, and for them to say that other people are stealing? It's like it's crazy because it's like this whole thing is based on fractional reserve banking, which is garbage, as we've seen. And now here we are, and it's just like all the signs. And like you were saying earlier with Isaiah, we don't believe in coincidence. Like we don't, right? It's just boom, 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 boom. Like it's just like, like it's crazy.
Absolutely. That brings me to want to say that inflation is real. Savers or losers. Robert Kiyosaki. The more you save, the more money that you lose over time because of inflation. Me and Neil were just talking on the live earlier. You ask your parents, they bought a house for $10. You feel me? They bought a house for $10,000. They could buy things for a lot cheaper than us. Their gas was cheaper, food and milk was cheaper. You dig? So, speaking of milk, we probably shouldn't be drinking milk. We shouldn't be drinking from a cow. But they sold us that so they can make money. A lot of things that they used to tell us
Oh, this is
growing up.
systematic. Systematic.
Exactly.
Program. Everything is programmed. My mom would say, she'll tell me the sky is blue, and I'll be like, no, let me go check. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
It's so much programming, and it's unfortunate just because it's like you see it once you kind of understand. That's the thing about Bitcoin is like once you understand it and you see everything. Everything else is like, oh, there's no way this stuff makes sense.
You have to relearn everything that you thought everything you thought you knew was a lie. You have to completely go back all over again and relearn it. Like, I mean, and when we started this journey, it was like, it wasn't just the monetary system. It was overall like everything you relearn. So for us, it took us outside of just money into overall life in general. Like, oh my God, like like so many things opened our eyes from just jumping into this aspect of it.
Absolutely. And let's jump into a little bit about. I know you guys know about credit. I know it's the middle of the week. Some people don't know about credit. Let's jump into the Fold app first of all, and what you guys do because you guys talk about that all the time. So, what do you guys use the Fold app card for, and why is it so good? And then we'll jump into credit after that.
You want to take that? Well, okay, I'll go. So, literally for me, when we first started this, it was like, what the heck? When we were trying to teach people about Bitcoin, we realized a lot of people were really like hesitant, really hesitant, which I can understand. Like, you're trying to tell somebody to get something that's at like 30, 40, $50,000, whatever the case may be. And then when we came upon something like this platform, we were like, wow, this is so neat because you can now not think about stacking stats and obtaining Bitcoin, but off of everyday life. So for us, it was like a no-brainer. If you're using your debit card, all you have to do is one extra step. Just transfer over to that, spend it like everything else, and then now you're obtaining Bitcoin. And so what we would push to people and what we do push to people is like, instead of thinking about this price, because everybody thinks about price, that's all they're thinking about. Just think about spending. Think about your everyday spending habits. And then over time, there you go. And then over time, see how that accumulates because people use their debit card every single day and get zero.
Double O.
Double. Okay. And so it was like, how about you just try to get a little something back? Just a little something, and something that over time can be a little more than a little something. So for me and for us, it was like completely a no-brainer, from toilet paper, from household expenses, from anything. It was like you can get something back that's going to over time add up. And we said, oh wow, this is easy. And it was no pressure. You're not thinking about it, you're not sweating about it. You're like, oh my God, you're not waiting for it to go down or anything. You're just doing it every day like it's nothing. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, you guys have kids, so or Tima, you got a newborn, so them diapers. I remember when my son he's gonna be 13 this year. I remember when my son was born. You know how much money I spent on formula, on diapers. I wish I had this back then. Swipe. I know some people don't. Yeah, a lot of people don't even know. My son he's huge. He looks just like me too. I can
Are you
show.
serious?
Yeah, he looks exactly like me. My son is mixed. I'll show you a picture of him real quick. Well, I'll show you a picture when he was a baby because I don't have any recent ones that y'all can see. But that's him.
Oh
That's
my
him.
God, that's so cute.
That's him when he was a baby. Yeah.
So
Now he's
adorable.
big. He's like
That's
my
super
height.
cute.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I want to touch on buying things with your debit card. First of all, you shouldn't even be purchasing nothing on your debit card. First and foremost, but you have to because you don't have a credit card. Then do what it do. But at that point, you should be able to get a phone card and some stats pack because, as you guys were saying, it's going to appreciate over time. Bitcoin went from when I got into Bitcoin, it was $1,000. It went to $69,000, and now we're at 20. We are at 30,000. We did come down to 15 grand because of the leverage and people being facetious, right, and being evil and doing sneaky things, doing what they're doing in the current system in the Bitcoin system, and it's going to eventually fail, which it did with FTX. But you shouldn't even be using a debit card, guys. This is why I teach financial literacy because you should have a credit card because with the credit card you're going to get rewarded for it. Also, if somebody steals uses your credit card, they're going to automatically give you your bread back. With your debit card, they're gonna pull your leg, right? They're gonna give you a hard time trying to get that money
Oh,
back.
honey, yes, we talk about that. We've had situations where we've talked about that. We've put that on the platform, like you said, if you do not have and we scream that if you do not have a credit card, that is a better alternative.
Yeah, and so if you have bad credit and you don't have a credit card, let's drop some gems. Capital One actually can give you an approval, even though it might be a little $500 card. Capital One works with people with bad credit, and what you need to do is apply for that, right? Because I think they actually have a pre-qualification, if I'm not mistaken. If you have decent credit, I would go with Discover. But if you're over the age of 25, if you're over the age of 23, 24, 25, and you don't have a credit card, you guys you're slipping right now. You got to use the bank's money to either make money or to build your credit up so you can get to that position. And yeah, I mean, I appreciate you girls talking about this because you guys are pretty financially literate. For not everybody is. My parents are not even financially literate like that. And they're much older than us. So
No, neither are ours. Like the thing is like, and both like we come from parents of, both of our parents were hard workers, and both of our, both one set of parents are entrepreneurs, and the other one were blue collar workers, and it's just like even entrepreneurship doesn't equate to financial literacy, right? And I think that like over the I'm not saying that word because it was bogus anyway, but that 2020 period, a lot of people were in a low vibration, like a down state of mind where it's like for us, like our unit, our circle, we literally just like dived into anything we can learn about. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just learning different stuff and how to, if you're gonna be in the fiat system, because the fact of the matter is, unless you're in El Salvador, somewhere like that, you're on the fiat system. Right? Like, it is what it is. So it's like, why not use it to the way of it makes sense versus getting screwed by it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so during that 2020 period, it was just like we learned so many different things that, and me and I are college educated. Never even heard of, never even knew of. Like, stuff that was just like, what is this concept? What is this concept of, if you really want to go into like even using business credit versus personal credit? You know what I mean? Like, it was just like all that, like just how to build business credit, how to, looking at Bitcoin from this perspective of like, all right, yes, you stack sats, right? But in your everyday life, you use your fiat to stack sats, and it's just like use someone else's credit, use other people's money. Like that concept we learned, honestly, like it was new to us.
Because when it came down to credit, growing up, credit was not the thing that you did. It was like, you don't put anything on
it's
credit.
bad.
Yeah,
It's bad.
exactly. You don't put anything on credit. It's all about you have the cash, you pay, and if you don't have the cash, then you don't buy it. We were not taught the OPMs like other people's money. We were not taught that at all. And so that's where in our later years, we were like, damn, we've been literally getting, you know, I don't, I'm trying to use my word properly, but we were not getting treated fairly based upon the education or the lack of education that we got. There you go.
Absolutely. Yo, Neil, what are your thoughts on credit? And are you familiar with business credit or personal? I'm sure you're familiar with personal credit. Are you familiar with what we're speaking about in general?
Yeah, I mean, you really, I lived in New York City for 8 years, and you kind of see like all these beautiful brownstones that people own. It's like, how do these people like accumulate wealth? And they're constantly just borrowing against their assets to buy more assets. Now, you have to be careful with that, right? You don't want high interest rates or variable rates, and you have to make sure you're going to be able to make each month's payment. But as long as you can do that, like, you could get money for cheap, should do it. As long as you got to be responsible. I'm not telling everyone to go like take out a second mortgage on their home and like do something.
And buy Bitcoin.
But it's working out for them so far.
That's right.
What?
I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys saw, but I tweeted a video. I got my brother over 100,000 in business credit. I help my clients get 20 to 50,000 on the low end, up to 100,000 per LLC in business credit, as long as their personal credit is good. But you're absolutely right. You don't want to have a card that has 26% interest on something, right? You want to see this card right here gives you 0% interest for 12 months. This is a FNBO bank, right? So you can. I got $15,000 on this card, and guess what? I got it because I have good personal credit and I have a real business, right? I have an LLC that's established, and with the click of a button, a couple clicks of a button, I got 50 grand on a business credit card. Now, what you do with that is invest in assets, like you said, that are cash flowing, or if you want to take the risky side, you can buy some Bitcoin, or you want to do stocks, you want to do Toro, you want to do Airbnb, you want to buy a property. This can be your down payment. There's many ways to use the credit because a lot of people, when they're working a regular job, they're not going to be able to save an extra 20 grand, 15 grand in a reasonable amount of time on top of all their bills, on top of them going out and partying, right? Because, a lot of people like to do that and drink and smoke and all that stuff and shop. So, on top of all that, on top of them paying their bills, business credit is the cheat code for you to accumulate wealth because you're able to borrow money, like you said, from the banks at 0% interest, which is basically borrowing money for free for 12 months up to 18 months, depending on the bank. And then you can use that money to buy assets to make money. So that's how I do it, and that's how I teach all my clients. And I put everybody on that I know,
We're about to become clients.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. You gotta have discipline. It helps if you gotta have like free cash flows coming in.
Yeah.
And you just gotta know you have to make the payments by a certain date. It's not something I would advise people until they're on the straight and narrow path. Sure.
Absolutely. I want to make sure that that's why I said you want to purchase assets that make money or cash flowing assets, or if you have a business idea that you want to invest in. At the end of the day, everything is a risk. You just got to take calculated risk. But if you're buying an Airbnb, that's going to cash flow. If you're buying a car and a luxury vehicle and you want to put it on Toro, that's cash flowing. If you're going to buy a property, right, and it's going to cash flow, then that makes sense, But of course, you don't want to take a $15,000 credit card and go buy Gucci with it, right? So absolutely, you can't be an idiot with money.
You don't want to go get your body done. You don't want to go get your teeth fixed. Like, you don't want to do things that we heard people do. Like,
that's not what you do with that? No?
You don't want to do that, man? Like, we can do that. Let's go get 200 bands and go get a BBL or something. So stupid. I had one of the BBL was, and it clicked in my mind. Yeah, we actually knew somebody who inherited some money from a family like trust, and they got like I think almost $300,000, and they got a BBL. They got their teeth done. They bought 2 Teslas. They bought a couple of fur coats. And guess how much money they have now?
And that BBL's probably gone down the fucking drain because they probably didn't even keep it up.
Look, like, someone gets their feet done, like, that's your moneymaker in business, like, having a good smile.
And it's a write-off. Even the cars.
Obviously, things you said, like, fur coats, 2 Teslas, like, that's ridiculous.
Well, if you put the Teslas on Toro, Toro is a little bit saturated, but I have a friend who has two Teslas himself, and he puts it on Toro, and he makes some good money with that. So if you're so you can buy things and they're a liability, and then you can buy things that are assets, right? So he can turn those, or she can turn those things into assets, but it's your mindset. It starts with your mindset. You're buying shit just to buy it, just to say you got a Tesla, versus you buying it to make money off of it. So
let's talk about the mind. Let's just talk about the mindset really quick. Like, that's everything. You can have everything around you, everything. You can have the whole blueprint in front of you, but if you mentally cannot comprehend or not ready or cannot, it's dead end. It's a dead end. And that's where, like, that's the hardest part, in my opinion. That's the hardest part, getting that mind right first. Because once the mind flows, everything else will. Literally. That's how I feel.
no, you're absolutely right. Mindset is absolutely right. you know,
Even though, like, you can be aggressive, I would never tell anyone to, like, borrow to buy Bitcoin. Personally, it's too volatile for me to, like, ever tell someone to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I told people what I done, and just because I do it doesn't mean other people can do it. I actually did that. I took the money and I actually bought Bitcoin, and I have cash flowing businesses. I own 3 businesses, or 4 businesses, a brand new one I just started. So I have money coming in. I can afford to do that. That doesn't mean you do it, and I'm not telling anybody to do that. Just because I jump off a cliff doesn't mean you jump off a cliff. Just because I'm able to do something doesn't mean everybody's able to do it, but I am able to do that. And I just use that as an example of something that you're able to do. But yeah, I mean, and at the end of the day, people are grown as adults. I can't tell you what to do anyway, right? You're an adult. You choose what you do. But I did that, and there's no shame in my game. And I've DCA'd, and I own businesses that cash flow, which allows me to pay my credit card off and for me to be good. So not everybody has that, and I'm not telling anybody to do that, but that's what I did.
Shame in my game. I like that one.
I'm sorry. Main jobs I'm dropping. We got to jump. We're dropping. Like,
Jump out.
Like, what? Oh, we jumping? Let's jump. Okay.
Jump out, girl. You're jumping.
We have had our moments. We have had our moments. We have had quite a few of our moments. Okay. Thank God.
Absolutely.
They haven't been too drastic though.
Absolutely, but Neil is right, guys. Don't do that. Don't buy Bitcoin on credit. Don't do that. I agree.
No. Hey, but Chris, thoughts on, like, the Bitcoin company? I think now they're allowing you to buy. I think you use credit to purchase and earn some fees on with the Bitcoin company. They kind of, when they first came out, they were kind of catch up with gold, right? Like,
I never even heard of them.
You had it?
No, I'm about to look them up right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're always so excited when we feel like we can tell somebody something, because we feel like we're
y'all
so
put me
kind of
on.
in the game in certain areas. So when we can actually feel like we can tell somebody, we're like, oh hell yeah.
Never heard of them. Y'all got a referral? Y'all got a referral code for them?
Yeah.
Send me the link. I'll sign up through your link. But I never even heard of them before.
Oh wow. Yeah. So like, I think we started using one a couple years ago.
About 2 what's this? About 2 years ago? A year ago. I would say about a year ago. Yeah.
So they're adding more stores, they're adding more, it's just like gold, right? And then kind of like with gold, the only thing that kind of happened with gold was they reduced their rewards percentage.
That's up. That's up, big balls. Let's be real. I mean, because when we kind of got in, I don't know how early, but we got in early enough to know the drastic ass change. Like,
yeah, that's right.
You're getting like almost 8%. If you use your gold card, we were getting 8% like on Amazon on top of the
Additional spins and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. And now I think it's like 4 or 5%.
Yeah. Neil, isn't there something called Lolly as well that you?
Bitcoin company. I think so. My company's on the Bitcoin company app. Promo 21. My first company's on there.
Oh wow! So I'm gonna. Does it take long to get signed up for there? Because I want to buy the merch through there, or does it take long?
It's funny. Since we've been on that app, like no one has gone on there, and I told people you can get like sats back. But yeah. So we're on that. There's the Oshi app. Do you know that app?
Heck no. Oh
So
shit.
it's OSHI, like Satoshi. It's called Oshi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He doesn't like a lot of meat. Like I always see advertising meat companies.
Yeah. So it's basically like geolocation based. So wherever you are, you can see what companies near you accept Bitcoin.
Okay.
They're just getting started. These are all interesting. The ones that are like the leaders are really Fold and Molly, I think. They just are. I like the rewards apps, but I'm not very like bullish on them as companies. Like lasting, I don't think there's enough. Like I think it's oversaturated at this point. There's so many of them.
So Neil, how do you stack? Like, so what do you do? Like, as far as stacking your sats, or are you into Bitcoin mining, or like what? How do you do your collecting your Bitcoin outside of some of the apps? Do you DCA?
So I get Bitcoin by a company, by Swan Bitcoin. So I do some contract work. So once a month, I get some Bitcoin from them.
Good job. I love it.
I buy Bitcoin. Just I don't really DCA. I just insta buy.
Okay.
Yeah. Fortunately, or unfortunately, in like 2021, I kind of like ate shit into Bitcoin and like almost everything I had. So I'm not underwater anymore at 30,000. It was a road. But yeah, no, I use the apps like Fold. It's not as good as it used to be, but I still I have a Citi card. A Citi credit card. So I don't know if you guys know this. You can use your full debit card to pay off like a Citi credit card. So it's a thing. So I get 2% cash back, and then I get another like 1 to 2% back in Bitcoin. So and like I'll only do. So when I pay off my debit card, I'll only do $1,250 worth because full max if you out rewards is $25. So I figure like the best I'm gonna do normally is like 2%. So $1,250 times 2% is $25. So I kind of max out. I pay it off in $1,250 increments, $1,250 increments. Because if you go over that, you're screwing yourself because they don't give you rewards past $25. Right? So that's to pay off like $2,000 worth.
The only issue we had with using Fold to pay credit and try to get that like double dip was sometimes they wouldn't, certain credit card companies wouldn't process the payment, right?
Yeah. And like credit card companies weren't doing it. What was nice for a while, PayPal used to let you
Right.
City. I've been using the City card this whole time, and you're still able. You can go on. You can either call up City or what I do because I don't like to call people on the phone. I don't get at work. I'll use the chatbot on City's website. I'll be like, hey, I want to pay off my credit card with a debit card, and they do it for you. Like they give you the electronic form, you input your debit card information, and boom, you get free sats.
There you
I
go.
gotta remember being because it's two of us, so sometimes Nate and I we do have social media. So one time I was on Clubhouse, and Neil, I was in a room with you, and I remember you talking. I thought you were talking about this, and then I was like, I called Nate and it's her brother, but I call him my brother, and I was like, okay, we gotta go into Chase and we got to talk to somebody live and say that. And we tried it, and fuck Chase right now. So Chase, there used to be like a
I hate Chase.
that full that the one that stopped where you could take out cash, like do like cash advance on your debit card, which is great. You don't get charged anything. So you could do up to $1,000 a month. So I walk into Chase. I say, "Could I have $1,000 on my debit card?" They'd be like, "Yeah." And then you get a spin on the whole wheel as if it was like $1,000 purchase, and I would just go and deposit cash right back into the bank. And I would like walk across the street. Because from my work, just Chase like once a month, and I told the girl, "Oh, back again. Like, could you do this like thing? But why not?"
Look, you have to know how to play the system, baby, before they play us. So I get it. I love it.
They've been playing us for decades, for centuries.
You got to realize that everyone else is trying to get theirs.
Yeah.
And that's the world. That's how it is. It's dog eat dog. You have to constantly outpace everybody else. Hopefully, if Bitcoin becomes a global money, it'll have different incentives, and people won't feel like they have to constantly compete with everyone and try to undercut other people. But for now, we still live in this world, and I gotta make sure I get mine because no one's coming to save me, and no one's coming to save you guys.
Not at all.
Maine, what's your Twitter? I'm about to tweet out the link, but I can't find your Twitter. It won't let me up.
With my personal Twitter?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I think it's Maine. Hold on, let me think. Maine. It's Maine Shelby. Maine underscore Shelby, I believe.
No,
right?
I did it earlier, but I can't find it.
Am I right? Am I right, Tina?
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at it right now.
This
Hey,
is
man.
terrible. I don't know my own stuff.
MAINE_SCHBLBI.
Correct. There you go. Thank you. Ooh, see, this is why we are.
There it is. Thank you.
I was telling you Chris earlier, but you guys too. I have a merch company called FOMO 21. Pick out something you guys like. Pick out a shirt, and I'll send it.
Thank you.
You ever check this out? There might be something you actually like.
No, definitely.
I'm pretty sure there are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So much.
There's some dope. There's definitely some dope gear on there. So appreciate you, Neil.
We love
For
gear.
sure.
What?
We love gear. We love, you know.
We love gear. I heard they call it drip. I heard someone say they do.
So that means your gear is fly. It's drip. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, so it's fly. Oh, so we gotta definitely check that one out.
I heard they call it drip. Man, I love your earrings.
That's what the kids are saying.
Thank you, man. We were taking them back, man.
I feel like I'm in the '90s right now. Early 2000s.
Yes, this is when life was good around this era right here.
That's right. Excellent, man. You guys are so dope. How do you guys orange pill your friends and family members? Do you guys give them Bitcoin besides telling them about Fold? What's the easiest way that you guys can explain Bitcoin to your friends and family members, and how do you orange pill them?
Baby, shit, this is hard as hell. It's hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, it's so hard. But honestly, with Fold, it got a little easier. Do you feel like when we became Fold, kind of got a little easy because it's about spending. People just spend. Nobody wants to talk about investing. Nobody wants to talk about saving. It's just all about spending. So honestly, for us, when we learned about Fold, that became a little bit easier for us, and we actually got quite a few of our people and people around us and people's to kind of understand it better, rather than just buy Bitcoin.
Yeah. We also share a lot of the books that we read.
They don't read them shits though. They expect us to tell them what's in the book.
Right. And you know what happens? So like when Bitcoin jumps, like when the price jumps, then they all want to be like,
What about that Bitcoin?
What about that Bitcoin you talk about? And we were like, what? Ah. Somebody asked what's fold. So fold is basically it's like a
Show them the
debit
card, Chris,
card.
because you have yours. Can you show them the card, please, babe? There you go. There it is.
Yeah. So you can purchase, you can use the card to purchase anything you want regularly, but you can also purchase from their selected stores, and you earn satoshis, which is a small machine of Bitcoin, which is a way to kind of DCA into Bitcoin. It's the easiest way to purchase to buy Bitcoin.
Oh, we gotta break it down because some people don't even know what a Satoshi is. Some people don't even know what DCA means. So Neil, that's right. We're gonna break it down. Neil, let us know what a Satoshi is. Maine, let us know what DCA is, and then we'll go from there.
You're making me do work on the show.
Absolutely.
So each Bitcoin is divisible up to 100 million units. So basically, the same way a dollar could be divided into 100 pennies, one Bitcoin is divided into 100 million units. So 8 decimal places called sats. That's short for Satoshis. And Satoshi was the pseudonymous creator of Bitcoin. So people just started calling these units sats.
There you go.
There you go. That was I wouldn't have broke it down like that. You gave me some little technical terms. I love it. Dollar cost average, and I will tell you the way that I would break it down is pretty much over time. If you're constantly buying, purchasing, whatever the case may be, over time, it will average out to a certain number, and therefore you can it won't be like, let's just say, okay, let me break it down. One day, if you're buying something and one day Bitcoin might be at, I don't know, 15,000 or whatever, and then the next day it might be at 10,000, and the day after that it might be at 25,000. But if you consistently do it over time, it will completely average out.
Absolutely. Thanks for breaking that down because we're familiar. We are well versed in the area, but there may be somebody that's watching this replay or that just doesn't know. And that
No,
really
you're
heard
right,
about
and we
Bitcoin.
forget, and we forget that because we were, and then me and Tima have to look at each other like, homie, we didn't know what the hell that was. So we sometimes, because we get excited. It's not that we're trying to talk like everybody is supposed to know, but we just get excited sometimes, like, because we do know and we have done it. So we do forget to actually break it down in the simplest form. But that's exactly what JOG is about, breaking that shit all the way down, baby.
Break it down.
Down.
Make
I just DM'd you to jump out for our Twitter account with 2 codes that'll get you a t-shirt. So
Thank you. We appreciate it.
no problem.
You got Neil on the lock for us. This is dope.
Yeah, no.
Our brother. He's gonna be like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Where'd he go?
I think his phone probably died or
shit,
something. But
he
yeah,
said he's
Neil is dope, man. Hey, Maine, man, your background is popping on the restream. You got a little bar over there.
Thank you.
Popping over there.
I'm trying to keep it, keep it live, keep it lit.
You got what you at the bar?
Yes, I am at the bar in the basement.
In the basement? Yeah, see, when you live in Atlanta, you see, guys, this is why y'all gotta move somewhere where you get some land, right? You get some good money for your house, good house for your money. I mean, and in Atlanta, you can get a nice piece of property. She probably got a basement. She got a main floor. She probably got a second floor and a third floor. You got a nice little big house over there. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
Yay, we lost you, Neil.
I can't get as soon as you said my name. I heard you say something about your brother.
Yeah, our brother. We were just saying that he's gonna. Like, we're excited to tell him that we were speaking with you. That's what we were saying.
I'm excited to be with you guys.
So somebody asked in the on Restream, Eastside Tone.
I can't wait for you to wear my dress.
Yeah, we can't wait. We're gonna wear it, baby. We're gonna wear that dress.
I love Tima, man. You guys are the best. Tony asked, "What's jump out girls mean?"
So, Eastside Tony, he's on the Restream. I'm looking at the Restream messages, and he wants to know why we call jump out girls.
Oh, baby, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time, baby. We just, I don't even think we have time for that right now. That yeah.
That to make a long story short, like I said, like if me jumps, I'm jumping. If I jump, she's jumping. So essentially, what happened one night, we had to jump out of the car.
We had some jump out occasions, and we had to jump. We had to jump all night long. No questions asked. Okay, whatever had to happen that night had to happen,
That's right. That's
and
all
we
you got to
made
know.
it
They're
happen, and
alive.
we got home safe. That's all that matters.
That's right. That was hilarious.
We got time. He said we got time.
He said we got
He said we got time.
That's all the information that you needed, Tony.
Listen,
Stop
and
being nosy. Touch your
we
nose,
have
Tony.
our
Touch your
brother
nose.
on here to really to be a part of it because he was, the one who is our, what do you call him? Well, we would say he's our film. He does all of our, like, the reason you all know us, the reason you all say that, oh my God, he's the one that gets us together. We would have to have him on here that night to have that story. So we'll do that one Wednesday. We'll do that for you. One Wednesday, we'll definitely show that story. Just make sure you have your depends on because y'all gonna laugh. You're gonna gut bust and everything.
Excellent. Excellent. So I know you guys are parents as well. So Maine and Tina, how many children, or do you have one child or children? How many kids do you have?
So I'm a
She's
new
a
mom.
newbie. And I'm
New
an
mom.
OG in the game. I'm an OG. I got 3.
Yeah, so it was that's how we had to kind of go on pause just because, just as you can see when we were trying to join, it was chaos. You know what I mean? Like she was sweet. Like she's like me. I guess she's she just wants to be aware and know everything, right? But yeah, it was, we had to figure out how to like get back into the swing of things, get back to our flow. We were doing these restreams, and like, for us to go from like the production that we had to a restream, it was kind of like it hurt our hearts a little bit. We were like, we don't like this. We want full production. So we're getting back into everything. We have our schedule lined up. We're about to see each other, and we're about to be filming again. Back to our regular program.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
We ran into a way, and then I mean, honestly, too. On top of that, by us being new to all of this, it, you can't hear that, can y'all?
No,
Okay, you can't hear it. Oh Jesus. Okay.
barely.
Okay. But by us being new to this, because we're new to all of this, filming, content, like all of this, it's like we ran right into a wall. Like, God damn, this shit is tiring. Like it really, 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 like, it's a lot. We're having such a great time, but I don't think that we understood how much time, energy, effort, like it took. Like, because it looks like fun. Like anybody can say when they see stuff, it looks, oh my God, this is so much fun. Blah, 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 blah. But no, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So on top of us, having a newbie being born and then not being able to link up like we had to. And then we went so hard. Excuse me, guys, if y'all can hear that. And we went so hard when we first started. We didn't pace ourselves, I guess you would say, properly or whatever the case may be. So now we're happy to be back into the realm and just knowing how to pace ourselves with our everyday life, with our family life, with our all of everything. So we're excited. We're ready though. We're ready. We have a lot of things lined up. And we're just ready to just really reach the people and touch the people and educate the people and entertain the people.
It's a lot to juggle, and
It
the
is.
production that you guys had is really great, and again, I think I met. I'm trying to remember how I met you guys. I think I met you guys because of the Gentlemen of Crypto, because of Bitcoin Zay and King, and the first couple of videos you guys had. The production is, A1, and trust me, I know. I know people that are in the industry and they use those good cameras, right? And once you looking so y'all look so good, and the set, you got your set, you got everything in the background, you looking good. But at the end of the day, as long as you're putting out content and it's valuable. The camera doesn't matter, your background doesn't matter. It's about the message, and as long as you can reach people. And I told Neil and Bitcoin Zay this: as long as we can change one person's life, your
Yeah.
job is done. So one person's idea can change the world. One person's idea can make that change for other people as well. And it takes that one person to make that spark. So, like I said, I salute you guys because I know being a mother and handling all those things. Plus, I know y'all work, right? I'm not sure if y'all what kind of occupations you guys have or you don't work.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah. We mothers and a lot of other things. And that's for a whole nother Wednesday as well.
That's right. And just trying to juggle all those things, I know it's a lot. So again, hats off to you guys.
Thank
Salute
you.
and much respect. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Yeah. Okay, so what's next for you? What's coming up?
Right now, the next trip I want to go to El Salvador, so that's what I'm going to do. I actually had a trip planned to Cancun. I actually canceled that because I actually still have to hook up at Hilton, so I can go to Cancun and stay at a 5-star resort and eat all inclusive, stay eat and drink for free for like I can stay for a week for like 800 to $1,000, so I can do that anytime. But Max and Stacy really want me to come down. I really want to go down to El Salvador as well. So the main thing that I'm focused on right now, of course, I'm a dad as well, so I'm focused on making sure I take care of my son. I own 4 businesses. It's a lot to juggle these 4 businesses, so just trying to make sure I continue to grow those businesses. My newest business is the main goal right now, focusing on growing that business and spreading the great gospel of Satoshi, and just I'm doing more YouTube and more streaming and just trying to reach the masses more now that I took my hiatus off of Clubhouse and being on social media for 2 years straight, every day, all day. So that's really the goal right now is just to get back into making dope content, connecting with other dope individuals such as yourselves and Bitcoiners, and just making some dope content. That's pretty much
Quick
on the
Who,
plan.
question.
who did
Oh,
your favorite?
go ahead.
Go ahead, man. No, you go.
Well, I'm speaking of children really quick. How do you introduce, or how did you introduce, or have you introduced your baby into Bitcoin? Have you talked about it? Does he know about it? Like, because we
Um,
talk about, like, so we love to hear parents when it comes down to how they talk to their, or finances in general.
Absolutely. My son knows what a liability is. He knows what an asset is. He knows what money is. He actually was here a lot of the times when I was on Clubhouse. So he actually hopped up on Clubhouse in one of the rooms, and he was telling. He went on there and told every. I was like, "Yo, what's an asset? What's a liability?" He would answer it like that. And he knows about Bitcoin as well. He has his own wallet on his phone. I send him Bitcoin all the time, so he knows about Bitcoin. But he listens to me a lot, so he
Okay.
knows what I talk about, and I'm very financially literate, and I teach a lot of people about credit and business and whatnot. So he's very knowledgeable because he listens to me, So I teach him about Bitcoin, I teach him about finances. He knows what a commercial property is. He knows what a single family property is. He knows what the banks are. He knows what fractional reserve banking is, which is what blew everybody's mind on that Clubhouse room. Because I was like, "What's fractional reserve banking?" He broke that down, and he's back then he was only 10, because now he's 12 and about to be 13. So he knows these things, So I teach him what I didn't know, I
We're
teach him
coming to
everything.
Florida, and we're coming to Florida, and because I have 3 boys, so, and my oldest is 12, so we're all about making everybody meet everybody, talk about it, because, like, when for mine it's so interesting because it's like we talk about it or whatever, but it's just kind of them. So I'm always about wanting them to meet other children that know. So when we come to Florida, we're hitting up. We're having They don't like play dates anymore. They like to just chill. My bad. So we're gonna link up and we're just gonna chill. Okay, we're gonna
Yeah,
chill.
I
Talk
told
about
y'all.
it.
Whenever y'all come down, let me know. I got the hook up at Hilton. We can link up at the resort. I'm gonna holler at Bitcoin Zay, see if we can do like a. He does Bitcoin summer classes, so if y'all want to come down, do something like that, where all the kids can get together and do something, I'm down for it. But absolutely, I'm all for it. Whatever you guys
Yeah,
are down, let me know.
that's dope. That's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
because when before Maine, like I would play. Well, Maine does it every day, but her son reads
a book called Sade's Dystopia. And we also play a game by the Shimori Company. They have a Bitcoin game, and it's like essentially like a memory game.
But the
But the
game
game
is
is
teaching you
teaching you
about like
about like
mining
mining
and
and
like
like how
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So it's pretty dope. Like we definitely went to the conference last year and purchased our stuff. So yeah, it's so many different ways you can teach kids about Bitcoin and also in fun ways.
we did
We
a
did a
YouTube
YouTube
on
on
it,
it,
by the
by the
way.
way.
Absolutely, that's
Yeah,
dope.
sure did.
Yeah, my
And
son, he has his 12 words. I told him because he got a couple new phones over the last few years because he's reckless, right? You know, kids are reckless; they break their phones. I was like, bro, I was like, yo, you need to upload your new wallet onto your phone. He's like, I don't remember. I was like, here's your 12 words, figure it out. He figured it out. He has his blue wallet on his new phone, and I sent him some sats, you know. So he's pretty smart, man. He got a good head on his shoulders, you know.
yeah, that's good.
That's good. And it's so like for us, like we love to hear this because I mean, I don't know about you, but we didn't hear any of this shit at 10, 11, 12. So it's very imperative that, we are constantly talking and saying these things to them because even when we think they're not paying attention, they're paying attention. Like a lot of times, I think mine aren't paying attention and I might say something and they might regurgitate something that I said that I did not think that they were paying attention. And I'm so impressed. So it's like, don't ever think your child is not paying attention. Don't ever think that. They really are. So it's really exciting to hear and to know that children are getting into this, and especially when it comes to how to deal with everyday life. And finances is one thing that they don't teach in schools. They do not teach how to move everyday life in schools. And that's what we try to implement so much as moms, as parents, when it comes down to our children.
Absolutely. And Leo, you gonna have any kids in the future, bro?
I was just about to say, you're quiet over there, homie. You quiet. What's going on?
Hopefully,
Hopefully, I
I
don't
don't
have
have
any
any
running
running
around
around
right
right
now.
now.
Oh my
You right?
you guys single women.
You gotta come to the A. You gotta come to the A, okay? I got you.
Is that it?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Atlanta. I'm sorry. Look, I didn't got Atlanta now. I said the A. Like I normally say Atlanta.
Right. I
Leo
was
said
like,
it's that
oh.
Atlanta.
I know. I didn't say come to the A. Oh shit! I'm an ATLian now. Shucks now. But definitely come.
I like Atlanta.
You do. Well, guess what? If you come down or come up, I'm sorry, because you're in the Florida. So you come up one time, come with Chris. Listen, trust me. We'll show you a good time. We'll show you a good
We'll
time.
show you a good time.
I
I
appreciate that.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Thank
And
you.
if you
If
come
you
to
come
Fort
to Fort
Lauderdale,
Lauderdale,
I'll
Oh, we'll be there. Don't worry. We'll be there. We'll be there. We're coming. We're coming.
story.
we
We
when
when
me
me
and
and
I
I
were
were
like
like
in
in
our
our
early
early
20s,
20s,
Oh,
we
Jesus. That wasn't even 20s, girl. That was 18. Don't even start. Lord Jesus.
I'm sorry, you were 18, and we had to leave out of Fort Lauderdale Airport. We missed our flight. We're sleeping on the we're like sleep on the floor in the airport because we were hanging out in Miami, partying for the week. And yeah, so Fort Lauderdale is like our special place because it's a great a story we'll tell you face to face.
Yes. Yes.
And another reason why we're called Young Girls.
Absolutely.
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 Jump out, jump out, jump out.
Yes.
Jump out, jump out.
Yes.
Man, I've had such a good time over just the
Yes.
last couple of
Thank you
days.
all so
Um,
much.
absolutely. I know we've been on for an hour, 15 minutes, 11 o'clock. You know,
It hasn't even
I
felt
don't want to
like
get
it. Look
off.
at that.
I know time flies when you having a good time, you know, and I could be on here
Absolutely.
all day, but I respect you guys' time. I know you got the kids to attend to, and I know you probably sweating as well in that hoodie. So I'm gonna let y'all
You
go.
already
Before
know.
you go,
I'm airing my tits out.
where can they follow you guys at besides the jump out at the jump out girls, not no the, but what are your personal pages? Where can they shop for the merch? And let them know what you guys got coming up in the next 3 6 months to a year.
Well, I'll start off a little bit. So we're starting our Mom Mondays because we are trying to dedicate things to moms and when it comes to everything financial. That's going to be the first Monday of every month. Our first one is going to actually be May 1st. So that's our first one. All of our platforms is at Jump Out Girls. Our website is www.jumpoutgirls.com. We are going to now be doing more lives. You're going to be seeing our face more. Our content is coming back out. We're excited about that. Tima?
Yeah, so you can find us on Twitter at
There
Jump
you
Out
go.
Girls, Facebook at Jump Out Girls, obviously Instagram at Jump Out Girls, YouTube at Jump Out Girls, and our
Facebook.
website www. I think Facebook.
Oh, my bad. Oh, this is why we don't do this.
We always do this. And our website, like you said, www.jumpoutgirls. Click the link in our bio to purchase tickets. It's a free event. We're going to have a variety of speakers.
Yes.
Different people talking about different things, whether it's from Bitcoin to credit, business credit,
Real estate, all of that. We're going to have velocity. I mean, it's so many things that we're excited about getting ready to talk about, that so many people have helped us along this journey. Like literally, like this has been, for us, this has been a great journey. And now we are at the point where we want to be able to literally give back from the things that we've got.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh man, that sounds so dope. If you guys are in the area, make sure you guys go check them out. With that being said, man, again, much love to you guys, respect, and anything I can do to help you guys out, share your information, share your contact, share any events, just let me know. I'm gonna make sure I add their links to the YouTube bio or link or description. So make sure you go click on that. Also, make sure you guys go check out FOMO21.com because Neil got them dope drip is what we
Yeah, we
call it
about
now.
to
It's
be
that
wearing,
drip.
we about to be trippy.
And this is what Bitcoin's all about right here in the community. We're all different from different places, and we all come together because that common goal. We love Bitcoin and we understand the future, and we got respect and love for each other. So we just come together, share that positive energy, share this love, and I hope you guys enjoyed the live. And because I know I did. So thank you guys for, like I said, having me
Thank
on.
you all for coming and gracing your presence. This is so dope. Look at Neil.
Absolutely,
There you go,
y'all.
Neil. There you go, Neil. Yeah. Love it. I love it.
Absolutely. So much love to you guys. Have a good night. We're signing off on Instagram.
We're out.
All right, guys. So that was the live show on Instagram and on Restream. So shout out to again the Jump Out Girl. Shout out to Neil hopping in. Shout out to Neil, man. My dog Neil. Um, Much love to the Jump Out Girls, to Neil. Much love to you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. And if you're a Bitcoiner, you want to hop on and do a show. If you have anything going, send me a DM or shoot me an email, and I'll see if we can get you on the show. Besides that, make sure you go to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris to get $10 free Bitcoin. Make sure you stack away because Bitcoin is going much, much, much higher, and you're gonna kick yourself in the butt for not buying more at these ridiculously discounted prices because the value of Bitcoin is actually priceless and it's going to infinity. You dig? Bitcoin to 1 million is bearish. Bitcoin to 10 million is bearish. Bitcoin to 20 million is bearish. Bitcoin to infinity, that's bullish. And we want to also make sure we shout out to Pop, right? Because collagen is the protein that helps your hair, skin, and nails, right? So if you are looking to get your hair looking good, your nails looking good, your skin looking good, and you also want to burn some of that extra fat, Pop is here. Make sure you go to collarpop.com. Actually, no forward slash, it's collarpop.com. And then you use promo code 35 to get 35% off your order. And I think they have free shipping as well. So shout out to Pop. And with that being said, this is Bitcoin Chris checking out. Much love, you guys. And, nothing but positive peace and good energy to you. And we'll see you next time.